The spine is straight, sitting comfortably, a little something under the tailbone. Be aware of the breath, a small engagement of the navel. Relaxing the shoulders. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Come to the breath immediately, using the breath to work through the body and let go of any tension or tightness held within the physical being. As you start working with the breath, bring to mind the mantra, I am not this body, I am not even this mind. On the in and the out breath, as the body becomes stiller and stiller, and the body becomes light. So the body light and still. I am not this body, I am not even this mind. The spine is straight, the breath eases any tension held within the body. I am not this body, I am not even this mind. I am not this body, I am not even this mind. And now the body is completely still and the breath is subtle. Be aware of the energetic aspect of the being. Come up now to start at Agya or Agnya, top of the spine, in the brain. Is Agnya. A silver sphere or a lotus flower of 2 silver petals. Bring full awareness to this point. Visualize, see, imagine a sphere or a lotus flower, luminous and silver, within the headspace, within the brain, attached to the top of the spine. Be aware of this point. And then direct the inner gaze to the eyebrow center, to Brahmadya. And with the eyes remaining closed, lift the gaze a little, as if looking more towards the midpoint of the forehead, but higher. So still staying within the middle, but both eyes come to the point around where a bindi may be, or a little higher towards the hairline. And bring in the mantra Om. Repeating Om. Stay fully focused. If the eyes become weary, just drop the gaze back to the eyebrow center instead of above this. Remain with the mantra and remain with the focus. Keeping the gaze at Brahmadya, drop the awareness now from Agya to Muladhara, neck of the cervix, crimson red. Drop the awareness to this point. Only the awareness, the inner gaze stays at high Brahmadya. You might see it represented by a crimson red lotus flower of 4 petals. Keep the gaze at Brahmadya, but move the awareness to the tip of the tailbone to Swadhisthana. Orange, 6 petals, just a lotus flower or a sphere. Remain here at Swadhisthana. Now move the awareness, and only the awareness, from Swadhisthana to Manipura, yellow behind the navel, 10 petals. Bright, sunshine yellow. Then transfer the awareness up to Anahata, behind the sternum. Blue is the flower and 12 petals. Awareness moving up through the chakras, but the gaze remains at Brahmadya. Move up to Vishuddhi, pit of the throat, mauve, 16 petals. And then all the way back to where you started now at Agya, top of the spine. Silver lotus flower of 2 petals. And within the very center of this is a luminous silver Om symbol. Rest the internal gaze now. Rest the internal gaze as if turning the internal gaze away from the eyebrow center and looking inward. Looking inward to the point in the center, midbrain, where Agya is. And you see this luminous, beautiful lotus flower. And when you look a little deeper, you see in its center a silvery Om. And once again the mantra Om moves in and out silently from the Chitakasha, and you are aware of its vibration. As the mantra Om moves in and out of the Chitakasha, and you direct your gaze more intently into the very center of the flower, you are able to detect the vibration coming off the Om. Intensify your awareness. Be aware of the Om symbol vibrating, sending out an energetic vibration. Then it moves through the petals of the flower and like sound waves through the Chitakasha, the night sky. Be aware of this. And then slowly let the flower and the Om symbol dissolve, but remain aware of the vibration moving in waves out over the sea of consciousness within the Chitakasha. Be aware of this. Rest the internal gaze and simply rest within the vibration and energy within the Chitakasha. The conscious sea. Rest here. Don't cling on to anything that enters this space. Simply rest. Rest here. And then slowly, gently move back toward the breath. If you have more time, continue to rest. If you'd like to bring in your sankalpa and spend some time with your sankalpa, you can do this now. If you need to come out, slowly come back to the breath. From the breath then to the body. From the body to movement. Do this slowly with full awareness of the process of re-identifying with the physical being. And I'll finish with a little mantra. Brahmananda Swarupa Isha Jagadisha Akilananda Swarupa Isha Mahesha Brahmananda Swarupa Isha Jagadisha Akilananda Swarupa Isha Mahesha. Om Shivaya Namaha. Namo Narayana.